This is 4450, so this is like top 100, top 150 DPS. I think this is EU or East Coast, who knows. So let's check this out. Thank you for the gift, by the way. This is very, very sweet. You guys are very kind for giving us these VODs. I would be able to provide them myself, but I just don't play enough anymore to play at this rank. Okay. Let's see here. Let's look at the team. This is King of the Hill. What is the disc one? What do you mean? Oh, X. Yeah, no S. There you go. You got it. Oh, Dizzy, you're being crazy again. Okay, so we're doing Tracer. Okay, Tracer Sim. They're doing the Sim TP to the high ground. Okay, Tracer Sim with a Lucio. Lucio Bap with Ryan Diva. Okay, so very meta. So the differences here is that we've got a Cassidy and a Tracer and a Zarya Diva. So this is going to be really interesting to look at. Really interesting. I think the windows of opportunity Tracer can carve out on the backline are larger versus the team that has a Zarya than the team that has a Diva. But yeah, let's check this out. So here, as always, when you watch Tracer, I've never seen Jinx's VODs, so this is going to be really interesting. Everyone has a different flavor at this level. Watch blink management. How often does he save one blink? Oh, Dizzy, I love you too. Get out of here, cute stuff. How does he manage his blinks? When does he use recall? Does he push his limits? Does he use recall above 50 HP, below 50 HP? Who does he shoot at first? Who does he shoot at second? How many blinks does he use to approach a stun-based character like Ana or Cassidy? Hint, hint, it's always 2. So let's check this out.
My teleporter is online.
Interesting, double blink for the corner angle. Yeah, so this is a research maneuver. I'm gonna change something because I think my nightlight is on. Hold on. I literally think my nightlight is on. I thought I turned it off. Yeah, sorry, my screen was actually literally going orange. Okay, here we go. That was really bothersome. Okay, so I want to explain this. This is something that a lot of people are always thinking about in this game, is like both teams TP to this space at the same time. It's kind of a blender. It's kind of like, will it blend? And everything will just die here. Yeah, Stubbed? So this is interesting. It's very smart. You don't want to play in this space. See where this like white thing is? You don't want to play anywhere in this space or you die to Reinhardt's. You'll just die. You'll get spammed out from Sim and Ryan. So he uses the double blink, commits the double blink early to get the off angle from the left side. What this does, not only does this control this angle, he can actually prevent the enemy team from taking this angle, but he also controls any straggler who shows up late and decides to take the off angle. So this is something that you're going to see in these pro VODs, man, time and time again. At this level, you corral the enemy team into an inconvenient position and then you exploit their positioning. That's what Jinx is doing here. He just got in early. Control this angle, shoving them back with the damage, conserving our blinks. Nice. Didn't want to die to the Ana right there. See, two blinks when you play in Ana's range. Yeah, he's not going to approach unless he has blinks stored up. That's a double stun right there. Yeah. Ryan's coming in. Let's get the mini. Okay. We've won main. So now the enemy team's approach down main is going to be a little more holistic. Wow, Ana decided to stay. Okay. Yeah, they're going to approach as an entire team of 6, and they're going to come through main. Not over the TP. Yeah. Yeah, they don't share HP like that, I wish. Ignores the Cassidy. Finds the backline. Yeah, just took a little long. Probably didn't have to delete the TP. Everybody was already committed onto the fight. Yeah, a very strong play there. We watched A10 on this exact map play Zarya. He basically did the exact same thing, played in the exact same direction, tried to achieve the exact same goal. Once the enemy team decides to commit into courtyard, into this area here, once the enemy team commits into this space, everything back here is up for grabs. But you have to approach this backside from the flank. If you come straight down the middle, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. It won't work out. Yeah, it did happen all the time. Flux, I use Nightlight. I used to use Flux. Yeah, clever little double blink through the window to get a poke. That's usually a stick mechanic or a stick strat. Yeah, using window, shove them into the corner, then he's shoving them back. Get in that window vision. Nice. Really abusing this Zarya, dude. She's behind her supports. That's mean. Can you do that from the floor? No way. Can you just get out there from the floor? Watch this, guys. Watch. Remember that. Remember that. A10 was doing the same thing on Zarya. Miscellaneous, you're way too kind. Yeah, does not want to engage that Cassidy when he has bubble. No way. Okay, we're waiting. Window up. Enemy team's gonna play aggressively. Stick. They got the beat down though. Okay, trying to identify. Can't really do anything during beat without stick. Yeah. Is he gonna swap? What's he feel more comfortable on here? Just grouping up, didn't want to die. Oh, he's typing or all tabbing. Doing something. Didn't want to die. Okay, going high ground. He's watching his team through the floor. Audio cues. Team's windows down. Now it's time to exert pressure. Can we pop the Ryan? Nice try. Going on the back line. Yeah, see, look. Right? Look at what our team is doing, guys. Right? At this level, your goal is to corral the enemy team. Corral them into an inconvenient spot. Look at where they're shoved. Look at where they're shoved. They're all in the back here like the Brady Bunch in a corner. And then Jinx is just going to come around and exploit that. Yeah, didn't commit. That Kree with a stun will murder. Wow, yeah, risky. Yeah, there it is. No, Tom Bomba, we have a couple more. We have another GM tank as well to look at right after this. We got a couple high-level VODs to look at today. Okay, coming back out. We control point. One fight left. Ultimates are going to start pouring in. We definitely have stick in this fight. Trying to build stick off the Zarya. Force bubble on the Zarya. Yeah. Okay, so that's what he's doing. So there's a little bit of player knowledge in here. He understands who this Zarya player is and how this dude approaches the game with his positioning. He's poking the Zarya to force the Zarya to use her bubbles early so that our sticks or our one clips can actually be more effective. So Sendriel, this is something that's really critical at the high end. It's about understanding what on the enemy team can stop you from achieving your goal. Here, bubble can completely stop stick from achieving anything. So we poke the Zarya to bring the attention to us, which forces her to use her self bubble more often, so she's actually a killable target. And because she's watching us, her decision making for using bubbles on teammates is always compacted and usually screwed up. So it messes with their ability to shut us down. And then, like, since you play Ashe, what's your goal as Ashe? Dynamite both supports. If you can dynamite both supports, you will win every game. Okay, maybe not every game, but you will dominate most of your fights. You'll dominate most of your fights. We took apart several VODs with Yazan and Sparker, 46, 4700. They controlled the top 10 in EU for a while, and that's how they did it. Sparker would dynamite the supports, and then Yazan would go in on Echo with a pocket, and then they would wipe. Okay, so let's see what they do here. Yo, Junkrat. Like, we're maybe just messing around. Do we get the jump? Hey, Foz. Yeah, are you hanging in there? You okay? Is work gonna be better tomorrow? All right, we're going white room. Conserving blinks. Oh, we have 2 blinks before we engage. You see that? Found the Cassidy. Good ISO. Big call from the Echo as well. Shine got the kill here. The beam. Ah, that's so tough. That's so tough. Tightened his strafe a little bit and got beamed down. Great kill on the Cassie though. Hey, Dizzy.
And she's back in the game. Hi.
Okay. We're gonna go through bridge here. Okay, Diz. I actually can't see the screen. Your tail's in the way. Okay, there we go. Yo, Swish, that's very sweet. Hey, Hacksballs, how are you doing? Roll, how are you doing as well? It's good to see you guys. Alright, keeping 2 blinks against the Kree, or Cassidy rather. You always want to approach a stun-based character with 2 blinks, or you will die. Nice, going around. You'll always see everyone, DPS players, expend their mobility resources to get behind windows ASAP. Because windows, what do windows do? They gather feet and they gather eyeballs. Everyone stands behind the window. Everyone looks through the window, so you can actually eminently exploit it with stick or one clips, whatever the case may be. Just ended up on the wrong side of the map there before you could make it over. Okay, good, Foz. Xballs, how are you doing?
Let's attack the objective.
Okay, single blink across, double blink for the early poke. Oh, yeah. You only have enough time for like one. Oh, this is third-person tech. He's just kind of messing around. Okay, one blink, saves 2, finds TP, checks in between clips. Can't really do anything during the beat. Oh, big stick. Ate the lamp. Nice. Nice. Okay, critical. This is critical. This is critical. Absolutely critical. There's something that's happening here that you would not notice unless somebody tells you. So check this out. Sendriel, this is going to be very important for you. This is critical on Ashe because your strafe, Ashe has one of the worst strafes in the entire game. Tracer is one of the best. That's a really big stick. Great decision making. Nice recall as well to get back onto the point. Force the D.Va to come out over here. Now, Sendriel, everybody else. D.Va at this level. How do you make D.Va succeed at the high end? High sensitivity. High sensitivity, right? What characters have high sensitivity at the high end? Genji, Monkey, D.Va, Tracer. These characters have high sensitivity. Characters who need to perform 180-degree turns. What does that mean for you as a DPS player? Tighten your strafe. Tighten your strafe. You don't want to strafe wide. Against most characters, you want to strafe wide because you can lean into your strafe and it makes it harder to hit your head, right? High sense characters, though, tighten your strafe. Watch the strafes here. They're almost like that. Watch. Watch. Always tighten your strafes against high sense characters. Always. Watch. Watch how tight the strafe is. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom. Can't touch us. Tight strafes. Nicely done. Yeah, Stubbed it is. Yo, Stubbed. Do you know who our first VOD review of the day was? The Ass of Sauron. 4,000 EDPI? That's pretty low for Tracer. I think that's on the lower end for Tracer. Yo, huge hammer. Nice blink across the side of the fight here. Yo, what a punch. Yeah, get the mega. Nice. I think D.Va just killed herself. Oh well, I'm trying to get out. Sleepy doesn't even exist. Nope. Oh boy. Yeah, so he knows the timing. You only have enough time to shoot like 30 some odd bullets before you have a recall. Okay. Here we go. Okay, here, this is an incredibly lethal position to play from. I think this is really, really smart. They're a little grouped up to make this succeed, but I want to explain his understanding of what's going on and his decision making. Okay, so let's kind of rewind a little bit here. So we have stick. We have stick. The enemy team is coming out of spawn. Now, why aren't we using stick here? Check this. Watch. Why don't we use stick here? There are 3 reasons. 3 reasons why we don't use stick. Maybe 4. That's a BAP. Stick does nothing inside of a lamp, so we don't stick. Number 2, look at the time. If he gets a kill here, so what? They respawn in like 8 percentage points. Doesn't even matter. They don't lose anything. So that's why we don't stick there. Number 3, oh man, it's a BAP. We don't have that extra blink. Time, we don't have enough percent, and they have too much. So this is more of a fact-finding mission. He's trying to get the lamp out. He's basically just trying to get the lamp out. That's basically what he's trying to do. He's not going to commit the stick yet. You want to stick when they're much closer, when they've committed, so that you can delete someone and it's a 6-on-5 fight instead of giving them a chance to kind of regroup. So he's just kind of trying to threaten them here. Like, hey, Use your lamp. Use your abilities. Waste your resources. Poke, poke, poke.
Let's try that.
All right. So we know that they're likely to go white room or use a sim TP. So here he's playing here to identify where they're repositioning. Why have we moved over here to white room in this aggressive position? Why are we playing in front of our team? We're playing in front of our team because the angles you can achieve from this position are really built for sticks. Blink, blink, stick, blink, blink, stick, blink, blink, stick. Right, 2 blinks and a recall and you're good. So you can do a lot of good things here with just 2 blinks. I think his recall's still on cooldown, but this is kind of fact finding, figuring out where they're going, what they're trying to achieve, kind of posting up and threatening that you may stick. Whether or not he does it is totally up to him, but this still may feel a little early. He doesn't have recall. Wait until he gets recall, then see what his decision making becomes. Okay, off angle, 3 blinks. You can jump and blink through that, by the way, I think, right? No, you can't, it's too small. Yeah, throws it over. Nice recall. Oh. I thought he was going to do this like double blink to the back line. He went for the Hail Mary stick instead. That's funny. Okay. Left side, clearing out this angle, protecting the back line of the team. Now we have access to their back line. Yep. Watching, poking. Yeah. Recall to get back over. Hold the diva out. Great usage of blinks. Good poke on the back line there as well. Okay. Oh no. Okay, now we can kind of just go ham. Good finish. Gotta get in there, get something done. Oh, they left him, or they juked him by jumping and moving. Interesting usage of his blinks. Really compelling. I think the way his playstyle kind of has him playing here is he likes hitting the enemy team as they approach from the sides. Good blink usage here. Oh, the recall? Oh my gosh, dude, I thought you were dead for sure. I thought you'd be in the pit again. Threw it over the top of the wall there. That's really cute. Yeah, going for some cute plays here. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Yeah. You can tell he's kind of messing around. A lot of these, like, throwing sticks at a distance, kind of blinking in from odd angles, poking people, waving. Definitely having a little bit of fun. He's got like a V12 and he's running like 8 cylinders right now instead. But his decision making is very, very clear. You can definitely see what he's trying to achieve. Yeah, roll. Okay, TP, triple blink right side. That gets you here real fast. Keeping the diva at bay. Okay, there's the other tracer. Okay, they drop the sim. We take the mega. Our sim had the kill box set up. Good finish on the Cassidy here. Yeah. Now we're gonna play deeper into their spawn. They swapped the sim for a tracer. Here comes the sim again. They looked. Good animation cancel with the recall melee. Nicely done. That poor guy's getting farmed. Nice. Okay, coming back through here. Rinse, wash, repeat. Getting into the backline here. Identifying, counting. Good stun from Cassidy there. Didn't want to risk it at all. Hit the recall button. So actually, guys, this is actually pretty important. This is pretty important. We don't talk about this too much. It's tech that has made its way into an Overwatch game. Despite this tech actually originating in the fighting game community, this is called buffering inputs. What's a buffer input? So this originates in fighting games, like things like Street Fighter. It's called buffering inputs. So there's a character in Street Fighter called Zangief. You have to do multiple 360 degrees with your joystick to do an input for him for a grab. And oftentimes that if you do it like in the middle of a fight, when you do this 360 with your joystick, it'll actually just make you jump, and so your input gets messed up and then you just lose. So you have to do what's called buffering an input. You can do that in Overwatch. What is buffering an input in Street Fighter? Buffering an input is actually putting in the command while your character's doing something else, so that all you got to do is press the button at the right time, and then the input comes out, and then nothing messes up. That's why everyone's always doing their moves before they come out on screen, because it's buffering inputs. Now, you can buffer inputs in Overwatch. So when you're stunned as a tracer, or you're slept as a tracer, or you're stunned as any character in the game, and you want to use an ability like a bubble as a Zarya, or a coach gun as an Ashe when you get stunned, press the button and hold it down while you're stunned. That's called buffering an input. If you press the button and hold it down, the very first frame that the game is capable of processing your input on the outside of the stun, it will put that input in for you. So as he's stunned, all you got to do is press recall and hold it down. The first fraction of a second that he is capable of actually using recall, it'll do it for you. It'll do it for you. You're playing Doomfist. Do you not want to die after your ultimate? Hold your uppercut button down. You'll uppercut the first frame possible. Does it work for Translocator? It works for everything in this game. It works for everything. Inputting, buffering inputs is a thing in this game. You get stunned as Zarya, hold your shift key. The moment you come out of stun, you'll bubble. Okay. So he just holds recall, so it pops it for him. Timing matter? No, it does not. Not at all. Okay. Right now he's controlling the D.Va. He's not getting a kill. She wants her tail to be star of the show here. Right there. So this is actually really critical that we watch this, because I think a lot of people get carried away with this kind of thing, especially when you watch it on Twitch. And this is something that I've always talked about. Hey, sweetie. Hey. Hey, what's going on? You okay? My cat's right here. She's saying hi. Okay. So, this is really critical. So, right now we're shooting at a D.Va. So, a lot of players, when you watch high-level streamers, you see this and you're like, shooting D.Va equals good. And then you just go shoot D.Vas and you just lose. And then you don't know why you're losing. So, something I've always talked about, and I will eventually get around to doing, I will create something that allows you guys to actually learn how to watch Overwatch streamers so that you can actually gain knowledge from it. Because I think this game is really hard to watch and learn from at the same time. It's very difficult. You have to understand the logical underpinnings of the entire game to kind of see what people are trying to achieve. What are we doing here? We are protecting high ground. This is high ground, right? King of the Hill does not have high grounds. That's why Lucio destroys Mercy on this map. There's not very many high grounds on King of the Hill. This is the only high ground in this map, right here, this landing. This is where Reinhardt should play. They love playing up here. So right now, what we're doing is we're keeping the D.Va busy. She's not DMing her main tank. We're occupying her like awareness. We're doing damage to her, so she has to deal with us. And we're protecting the off angle. And we're protecting the high ground. We're protecting our supports. If that D.Va, if we're not here, if we aren't occupying this position and we're not shoving the D.Va back, we're not corralling the enemy team into an inconvenient low ground position, they can just walk up here and then they've got high ground and they can jump and skip the Reinhardt shield and murder you for free. So what we're doing here is we're actually protecting our team and keeping our team's space like sanctified, you might say. They can't really touch it. That's what we're doing here. We're not playing for a kill. We're trying to prevent them from accessing high ground, which then weakens our position on the point. So that's what we're doing. And he's either going to wait until he has stick, or maybe the D.Va loses mech, or the D.Va dives somewhere else. Watch. Watch to see what the trigger is. Why do we leave this position? Window. D.Va's totally given up. Okay, we're farming stick. They're letting us farm stick. And then now, we go for the finish. And we have stick for the next fight. See that? See how that works? Keep them in an inconvenient position. Our team will do the dirty work because most everyone in this game is really good at clicking. Easy. If that D.Va comes out from the side, that doesn't work out as well. That D.Va, yeah, see that, guys? That D.Va's got bomb. If she came out from the side and delivered a bomb, none of that happens. Secretly wants to shoot the D.Va. Roll, I love you. You know me too well. Pain reel. They just delta split. That sucks. Good attempt. Really strong attempt. Alright, so you can't really do too much during beats, so we're just kind of conserving blinks. Trying to keep them off high ground so they've accessed it. That's their core, right? At this level, it's really easy to identify the enemy team's core because it's always the 2 supports and 1 off tank. So here it's the diva with the 2 supports. He plays around a lot. Yeah, I mean, this is how you grow. You test your limits. You push the angles. You got to test your limits to figure out what you can and cannot achieve. You got to do it. It's the only way to grow in this game. Yeah. Big wall. Okay. Always approaching from the side, using our blinks to kind of get back to their spawn here. Yeah, nice try. Trying to force out early. He only used shift heal, didn't use lamp. He knows he doesn't want to use it there. There's 1 fight left. 80%, 1 fight left. So now everybody's understanding of the game is totally changed. At 80%, everyone's strategies change. Now you're going to see ultimates. You're going to see some guys looking to play hero ball, like this McCree, this Cassidy up here, trying to play a little bit of hero ball, trying to control this off angle. Didn't work. Now they're going to use an ultimate on the Tracer. Watch. Bomb shoves him out. Wow, Tracer's deep. Now they can't use ults on us. Stick farm. Oh, he wants 1 blink. There it is. Great usage of the divider here. Yeah. It's just really, really clean play. He definitely understands the logic behind Overwatch and why you play where you play. Everything just comes through clearly, and then so he's kind of playing within his limits. As long as you know where your team is playing and what they're trying to achieve and what they've got on deck, what ultimates they have, you can make very sound decisions about approaching people on the back line, getting in from a different angle, whatever the case may be. Just really, really strong play here. This is definitely a little bit of a fun VOD. Yeah, Roll. You're so sweet. Thank you for hanging out, dude. Dizzy thanks you as well. Here she is. She thanks you. She's just hanging out. She's hanging out. Hope you're hanging out too. What else really stands out here? You guys see that when he approaches from the side and gets into the enemy backline, who he shoots at first? When he's playing with his team and controlling the off angle, controlling high ground, he shoots at the diva. Prevents her from approaching us from an off angle. I love you too, Dizzy. Thank you very much. Oh no! She's gonna shut down the stream again. Yo, Switch, please do. I would love to see it. Boop. Boop. Come here, girl. Right here. Come here. Munch on my finger. Arr, 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 arr. Boopy boop. Anyway, she's being cute. Yeah, Switch, thank you for this, dude. Thank you for letting us check this out. That's very, very sweet of you and Jinx over here. Hey, Diz. Anyway, whenever he would approach from the side, he would look to control the diva, primarily, or he would shoot the BAP. He would shoot the BAP or the Cassidy if the Cassidy is between us and the BAP, right? So the enemy team's like win condition versus our stick is the lamp. So can we delete the lamp? Poke the BAP, force the lamp early, control the diva, that protects our supports. Delete the Cassidy if he's in the way. He can't kill us with his stun. Just like very straightforward play. It wasn't so much him fighting every enemy. It's mostly he was dealing with the diva, dealing with the Cassidy, dealing with the BAP. Everyone else was gravy. Yo, Reagan! How are you doing, dude? But yeah, very well played. But you see how, like, once you start to watch enough of these VODs and start to kind of process the logic of the game, it's really easy to kind of press tab, calm down, understand where your team is playing, what the enemy team's composition is set up as, and then you can kind of work through the cracks and then find a way to kind of succeed that way. It's always the easiest way to kind of approach Overwatch. It's a healthy way to do it as well. But yeah, really, really, really strong play. Definitely having a little bit of fun. I love seeing people at the high end having fun, man. They do some really wonky stuff and they find out new things. Okay, let's see here. Hold up, Sleepy. Yo, this music's really loud. Hold up. I should have turned it down earlier. That's my bad. There we go. It's a little better. Yeah, Reagan, I hope things are well, dude. I love you, man. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay, I noticed Cassidy uses flash on Tracer but doesn't get a kill. It's a win because no flash for Ryan. Yeah. Yep. Just keep, if he has no flash, all he is then is a headshot bot. Also, one last thing that stood out, tighten your strafe against characters with high sense, widen your strafe against characters with low sense. Tracking characters, widen your strafe. High sense characters, Genji, Doom, Tracer, Monkey, Diva. Tighten it up. They're going to overshoot every time. Okay.